Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks and geeks of all ages, to UVMTV's Nerds Around Table. I'm your host, David. I'm joined by my friend Luke.
Hi, I'm Luke.
I'm joined by my friend Noah.
Hi, I'm Noah.
I'm joined by my friend Geena.
Hi, guys.
She abused Umbreon.
She did.
I feel really bad.
She'll get him back when she proves her
Quippy deserved to be punished, but I punished him with Umbreon, which wasn't fair to Umbreon.
Yeah,
Next time, throw a Bionicle.
No, this is...
Well, he didn't quite deserve that.
Love you, David.
And then I'm actually
All right,
great
for
David
those of
this
you who
long,
don't
right?
know what we do on this show, basically what we do is we have a discussion show. One of us will throw out a topic to discuss, and the rest of us will share our thoughts and feelings and emotions on it. If you like what we do here, consider leaving us a like, a subscription on the channel, comment on the episode, share us with your friends. But before you do that, we're going to get to this episode's topic, which comes from Geena. Geena, what is your
Pokemon
topic?
abuser.
That's not how you pronounce that.
Stop it. So I wanted to talk about Let's Players on
Pokemon is animal
YouTube.
abuse, though.
Okay,
So-
Let's Players on YouTube.
Yeah.
You need to
Not
don't,
Twitch.
also don't talk while people are talking, because now we
Not
have a good
this one,
mic,
'cause
and
that's
now we have
different.
to make sure that people can be
Quippy.
heard.
Yeah.
So not Twitch streamers, because that's slightly different than Let's Players.
There's
on
too
YouTube,
many
I think.
Twitch streamers.
Yeah, it's also like a different culture. Is my understanding of it. So I'm talking about people like the Game Grumps and Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and even like PewDiePie and Achievement Hunter at Rooster Teeth and those kinds of people. I want to talk about like what they do and what makes a Let's Player good and why they're so popular and like the culture that they create, because I think it's really cool.
Now, quick question: are Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth like Let's Players? Because they do more content as opposed to their Let's Plays.
Yeah,
now,
so
right?
Rooster Teeth is a production company and they put out a lot of different kinds of content. Achievement Hunter is a Let's Player group.
Okay.
Within Rooster Teeth.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so
Do you not follow
No.
Let's Players on YouTube?
No, I don't.
Monster Factory is one that I showed him that I'm in
Yeah.
love with, and that's
I know.
also kind of a Let's Player.
Okay.
It's slightly different than what I'm thinking of, but
Sure.
Monster Factory, everyone should watch it. It's hilarious. It's two brothers, and
I
they
think
get games with
mine-
character creators, and they create monstrosities, and then they break the game, and it's beautiful.
I laughed so hard my chest hurt. And it was
It was really that funny.
it was so funny.
Can I do
Oh
an
my
explanation?
Yeah, please.
So basically, there's a couple of different kinds of Let's Players. Like, a lot of the most popular ones is they'll literally just put in a game, and they'll play it and give their
Face
commentary
cam.
while they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of time you get, like, they also have a
Face
camera
cam.
of their face, like, in the corner while they're playing, so
That's
you can
pretty
see
much
their
the
reactions.
format. That's like the standard format.
Yeah. Some people cut it down to, like, the most exciting parts and just play, like, parts of a new game and then
Yeah.
move on. Some
Yeah.
people go for a whole game.
Yeah,
Some
some-
people break the game, like Monster Factory.
Some people.
final
There's
pound.
also like the sect that like goes specifically for like
She broke
achievements and
everything.
trophies and stuff like that within games, like the collectibles, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Different Let's Players are trying to do different things.
Yeah.
Like some will try to complete a game, and it's literally like I'm watching a Let's playthrough right now. There's no face cam or anything, and he's not a super well-known YouTuber or anything. But I'm watching a playthrough of Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
And I'll get to why I think that's really cool in a second. But like, that's different because that idea of that is to complete a game. But people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, it's a lot more about the personalities of the people playing.
Yeah.
So it's more like, hi, I'm your friend. Join me while we play a game
So it's
together.
like a podcast almost, but with not a podcast, but like something for entertainment value.
Yeah.
Like you're looking at the
it's-
person's reactions.
It's more like just
Absolutely.
audio.
It's like when
versus-
you get
it's
together
more
with
like just
friends
video
and you talk
commentary.
about the video game. You're just like doing that through
so
a
like
watching
us, but,
format.
So like us, but playing a video game and kind of funny.
Yeah.
Well, we're funny.
So
Yeah,
We're
so-
hilarious.
Yeah. So there are a couple different things I want to talk about within Let's Players. The first one being, I think it's really cool. First of all, I think it's really interesting because there are psychological studies done that if you play a video game with somebody, you actually naturally like become closer with them just by nature of how like collaboration and video gaming works.
Gina, we've played a video game together.
Whoa! I beat him at Call of Duty.
haha.
I was better at her than Portal though. I'm a smarty poo.
It's true. We played Portal together at one point, and
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost pretty much every time.
Yes.
I'm proud of that fact.
Good job,
Woo,
Noah.
Dennis. We need to get to play more video games.
I
we
need-
do. We should play video
I need
games
to get
tonight,
myself
honestly.
a participation award.
Check
Keep
out
your
the
effort.
social media because I'm probably getting Titanfall 2 and we can all play that.
Yes.
Wait, no,
okay.
we can't. It's not local multiplayer.
Huh?
It's not local
Okay.
multiplayer.
Nothing's
No.
local multiplayer anymore. It's pissing me off, but this is a topic for another time.
Yeah. Okay.
We
So-
can take turns anyway.
Yeah. That's also fun. Like, that's a fun thing to do when you play video games.
It's a very
Okay,
social
so,
experience.
So I think that's cool. So I want to talk about YouTubers. Like, there's a community built around YouTuber like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie, and Cinnamon Toast Ken.
The trio.
It's like a quartet kind
I've
of.
never
game-
heard of Cinnamon Toast
The
Ken.
gaming
Yeah,
trinity.
that's fair. They actually created a group recently called Rebel Mode, but don't really know anything about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, like those three, because it's cool because they know each other and they had all built their own communities, and I think that it's really cool because if you ever watch them talk at conventions or anything about their communities, it really is like they're spearheaded this community of people and like they try to push what it represents, and it's really cool. Like Markiplier recently got an award for you know.
And he got an award from the Make-A-Wish Foundation for being like a contributor, a continuing contributor, or a continuing donator, support. I don't know.
Contributor, I think it's like
a lot of people.
he's touched a lot of people.
Yeah, he's very much like he's been asked multiple times by the Make-A-Wish Foundation to like go see kids and to go just talk to kids. So he was given an award for his continuing generosity.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
because like
fantastic.
you get when you watch a Let's Player like that, which is always really fun to do because you obviously like a lot of them like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye really do try to stay true to themselves. Like it's really like you're getting to know them, but you also know logically that like they're not like that all the
Yeah.
time.
It's definitely like they're putting on a
it's,
show.
It's a persona.
Yeah, but you also get the feeling that if you met them, it wouldn't be a complete switch like it might be with a celebrity,
Yeah.
because their personal brand is like their own personality, which
Yeah,
is really interesting and it's different on YouTube and it's really cool.
Maybe a caricature of it, but it's still them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so
It's exaggerated.
I think that's really cool, and I like it's amazing the way that they touch people. Like you hear them talk about it, but like you see it all the time too, where people will like just leave comments on the video like willy nilly, just like, hey, like they'll play a stupid game and they'll have
I was
like
like, I
weird,
was having a
stupid reaction
shitty
to it.
day, but
Yeah,
this.
I had a really bad day and this helped, or it's like I would just like my parents just died or whatever. You see things like that, and like your videos are like what got me through. And I think that that's incredible, and it's
Yeah.
really cool that I can do that. And these Let's Players built like a community like with that mentality, and I think that's really, really cool. And it's just based around watching people play video games, and I think it's incredible.
That's
It's very interesting that such a dynamic can be established.
I mean, that's sort of a thing you find not across the board, but with a lot of different sects of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
interesting that something so simple could have such a great impact.
Yeah, that's why YouTube is awesome, because
Yeah.
it's like people get like rabid fan about
Yeah.
people on YouTube, more so than celebrities, because
Yeah.
you feel like you're getting to know an actual person.
Yeah.
Like even with celebrities, even if like you watch their interviews and they seem genuine and nice, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, but like you can never be sure.
You can't.
But on YouTube, it's different.
Yeah, it's more genuine. You know, they're more human, I guess.
Well-
they're more like you said, a real person.
Well,
versus
they have
the
this elevated
movie.
platform, right? But
Yeah.
their platform is so much based around like the fact that they need a consistent audience that like I mean
It's
not
it has
in,
to be different.
they have to be able to interact a lot
Yeah.
more than your average movie star does, for
Yeah.
example.
Mhm. Because their source of income is the
Their
people,
source
Yeah.
their source of
literally.
income does not come from the people. A movie star. Their source of
Comes
income
from
comes
the
from the
people.
studio
Yeah.
that pays them, the producers.
Yeah, so it's
Whereas a
Yeah.
content creator online, you
Mhm.
need to
Yeah,
appeal
like
to
an
the
actor
It's a
is
demographic.
direct
paid. Yeah, like an
channel.
actor is paid
Yeah.
for their ability to act, and
And for their
YouTubers
ability to
paid
draw
for
in
their
movie.
like.
there's a
Interesting.
direct
Their ad
Like-
space.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
that's right.
acting, there's a couple of Let's Plays I've seen in the past in which people will do like completely different personas.
Really?
Like things,
I
it's
believe
like
that.
not themselves, but they're like being a character. Like,
Yeah.
um,
And there are people like that on YouTube.
I always bring this
That's-
back to Dragon Ball Z, but the Team 4-star people. No, wait, this is good.
All right.
The Team 4-star people, they take their characters. So, like Vegeta, he's always like this angry and prideful guy, and they have Vegeta Let's Plays.
They
Oh
do?
my God.
That's so
They're called.
good.
It's on their
Yeah, that's what
gaming
I'm doing
channel.
tonight.
It's called Renegade for Life,
Oh.
and
That's
he's just
incredible.
he's always just like playing, and he just did one on Job Simulator, and it was just like they keep on calling you a human in the game. He's like, I'm no human. I'm the Prince of all Saiyans.
That's incredible.
And he only does one per game unless it's like a special game. But it's like he
Yeah.
Those are really fun. They also do one for Goku, and Goku's a complete idiot,
Yeah.
so he'll just be like,
This fool.
Yeah.
he'll
when
be
I-
an idiot while he's playing a
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah, when I was like
That's why
really
he can't be Superman.
yeah, when I was like really
Whatever.
into like Homestuck, they had
It's more
Homestuck
like a
characters
fundamental
do.
difference between their characters. But
They had
sorry.
Homestuck characters do Let's Plays too, which is another interesting way to do it, which is really funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just characters doing Let's Plays too is really interesting.
Which I think like you don't get the personal aspect as much, but it's also another thing that's like can
Yeah,
really just
like-
like cheer you up.
Yeah, like Let's Plays doesn't necessarily have to be personality based. This is like a sect of Let's Players,
Mm-hmm.
but like when it is, it's interesting. But there are other ways that people do it, which make it hilarious.
The one that immediately springs to my mind, I've mentioned them a few times on the show, the game Grumps.
Oh,
Grumps.
yeah.
They're probably the most distinctly different from their contemporaries. One, they don't use face cams. They keep all the video game footage on screen. They don't use any face cams. They don't show their faces. Two, like their agenda, because they don't have face cams, like their main goal is not, when they play video games, not necessarily reactions.
Which getting cool moments.
It's getting cool moments, and literally like the thing about game rooms is like they don't do it individually either. There's always a pair that plays video games at the very least. Sometimes
Which
it's
is
a
something that's
trio.
more fun.
Yeah, a pair is more fun because you have somebody to
Mhm.
bounce off when you discuss with, especially if you're doing long-term video game playthroughs.
Yeah,
and-
people on YouTube tend to be more successful if they have like a partner.
yeah.
Smosh.
Smosh, like
Smosh,
Dan and Phil,
yeah.
they have
Dan and
individual
Phil,
channels, but they're together.
do you
Like
guys-
Let's Players have their community.
Do you
And-
guys know Peanut Butter Gamer?
No.
Don't talk about Peanut Butter.
Peanut Butter Gamer's awesome.
He's not that great.
I love
I've watched a
Peanut
few of his
Butter
stuff. He's not that great.
He doesn't know, but anyway,
I've-
him and
I know.
Space Hamster do stuff
Mhm.
together,
Yeah.
and they're cool.
Yeah.
Which is cool
Um,
because like what Let's Players do like is really personal, which is interesting too because it's like you're connecting with a person and different people connect with different people.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Peanut Butter Game. Whatever.
He's awesome.
And the other thing that the game rooms do that always entertains me is like they're not since it's not reaction based. They're basically there to tell stories, tell jokes. Improv is a big factor for them.
Yeah.
And I think through that, because it's not all about like, ooh, what am I gonna find here in this next level or whatever. Which I mean, it's fine if that's what you're going to watch. But like I think that actually ends up being a little bit more personal because you have to consistently talk whatever the topic is about.
Yeah.
So like I know there have been topics that have come up about past relationships or just sometimes views on religion, sometimes views on sexuality, sometimes views on it's not always super political. Sometimes it's jokes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this all sounds like super
No.
heavy.
There was one episode where they were playing Kirby's Epic Yarn. I don't know if you guys know that game, where literally they were just reading off like bad jokes, like bad dad jokes the entire episode, and it was
Right.
It sounds a lot like
And they can get away with
this,
it.
Yeah.
there's a no, it's not Let's Play, but like Drawfee, which is run by College Humor. It's like almost like a Let's Player, but they tell jokes while drawing and doing pictures. And each episode has like a theme. Like they did bad Pokemon or Pokemon knockoffs, and it was just
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I've
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah.
it's really funny there. It's just because you build like a dynamic between the group and you get all these jokes going through, and it's so funny.
Yeah, when it's like
Oh.
collaborative, it's much more interesting, which is one of the reasons that Game Grumps I think is really popular, because they're really funny people and they have a great group dynamic. And not everything they do is Let's Plays. They have they do ads and everything. But you
Yeah.
see their faces and you see them interact with each other, which
Yeah.
I think a lot of YouTube fans are very hungry for.
Yeah, and the Game Grumps also they have their own work. Like I know the head of the Game Grumps, EO Raptor, he does animations.
So does Ross.
So does Ross. I think he's working on a show right now. I mean, that's
No way,
that's
go
been
Ross.
that's been in the works for a while. But anyway, you guys don't know. I won't say into it. I know. Dan Avidan, Danny Sexbang is his stage name. He's in a
Sex
comedy
Party.
band with
Ninja
his friend
Sex Party.
Ninja Sex Party.
And Ninja Brian's officially part of the Game Grumps now too.
Yeah,
Ninja
he is,
Brian?
yeah.
Ninja Brian.
Really?
He's
yeah.
the funniest
That's awesome.
I don't watch the Game Grumps that much, but I enjoy everything Ninja Brian does.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
And his social media is great. You should go follow Ninja Brian on social media. He's fucking amazing.
He has a child.
He has an adorable child. Anyway, yeah, I won't stay on his child too much. But yeah, I don't know what it is about the Game Rooms, but also I think some of it goes to the fact that their game type is very diverse. One time they have 3 main shows. They have the Game Grumps show. They have Steam Train. They have Grumpcade. Grumpcade is all console games. Steam
And
Train.
Table Flip, I think you could argue, is one of their
Table
bigger
Flip is
shows.
done though.
Really?
Yeah, it just finished.
Oh, wow.
some studio debate or whatever. I don't know. I won't get into it now. But they do have a few live action shows that they've done in the past. But anyway, so like they could be playing Plants vs Zombies in one series, but the other series they'll be playing Bloodborne, and then they'll be playing Super Mario Galaxy, and then they'll be playing Skyrim, and then they'll be playing South Park. And
Offered to a lot of different demographics.
Oh, yeah,
There's something
totally.
for everyone.
Well,
Yeah,
they
totally.
do. Their content is based a lot more about completing a video game most of the time. Steam Train doesn't do that as
Steam Train
much.
doesn't do that. Grumcade doesn't really do that.
Steam Train does it with certain video games, but like the Game Grumps, like they'll play an entire Zelda game, or like they'll do a.
if it's not complete garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, they'll be
yeah.
like, "Fuck that," which
Yeah.
I think is totally their liberty to do so. And we should start wrapping up.
No, you can keep talking. It's okay. Just keep talking. We're having a fun, interesting discussion. Don't
Why don't we wrap up with our favorite Let's Players?
Game Grumps hands down, but
Yeah.
probably Aaron and Danny.
Real quick
of the
before we
Game
get to
Grumps.
fun,
Attached
yeah.
to Monster
Real-
Factory.
Wait, hold on a second.
Real quick before we get to final thoughts, I do want to say another thing about Let's Players that I find great is that I really enjoy video games. I love video games and like I have a lot of appreciation for what they do, and I think there are a lot of awesome ones. Like I'm currently, I don't want to say obsessed. I'm a little bit obsessed. Like I'm really into the Professor Layton series right now, and I have not played a single Professor Layton game.
Yeah.
But like I don't really have a way to do that, which is another reason that I think Let's Plays are awesome, because there's a Let's Player that I'm watching, the one that's doing the Professor Layton versus Phoenix, right? He's played all the Professor Layton games, and I like him enough that like I like his personality enough that like I can go through and I can play those games, but like I can then like experience the game without having to get it, because games like Professor Layton, like I don't want to watch a Let's Play of Halo, or like I don't want to watch a game of League of Legends, because for me that's not interesting.
No.
But it's a story-based game and like you don't really have access to it. If you like the personality of the person playing it enough, it's fun to just kind of watch, like especially if you're doing something else while you do it, because you can now experience that game without having to like get it,
Yeah.
like if you can, which
For
I think
sure,
is really
yeah.
cool.
All right. So
I agree.
yeah, favorite Let's Players then. Let's go down the line. No.
All I've seen is Monster Factory, so those guys.
They're pretty
Sure.
high up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
I'm going to
My
My
say
diaphragm will never be the same.
I'm going to say Team 4 Star Gaming. They do a wide range with
Team fucking
with
Four
Vegeta.
Star.
They also do a similar thing to Game Grumps. I feel like they got the idea from them, but I also find their ensemble very enjoyable.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. You and Team Porn Star though. I almost said Team Porn Star. I
They're-
don't know why.
just said Team Porn Star.
They're famous
Team
on
4
YouTube for
Star.
a reason. They're really funny.
Yeah.
They're created. They created like a genre or something, which is interesting.
Fun fact, I only got into them this last year too, so like it's a
I
very
feel that.
recent obsession.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's fine.
Anyway.
So, your
yeah,
favorite?
for me, it's the Game Grumps with Aaron and like the actual Game Grumps. The Hey, I'm Grump, I'm not so Grump.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would say Monster Factory, but I don't consider them quite as much Let's Players as some
Yeah.
others. So I think I'll probably say Jacksepticeye when he collaborates.
Really?
When he collaborates with people, when he collaborates with like Markiplier, when he plays Prop Hunt,
Yeah.
that's when I really enjoy watching those videos.
Also watch Hard Time. My roommate, shout out Dirk.
Is he a Let's Player?
No, yeah, no, Dirk isn't.
Oh, okay.
No, but he showed me the Let's Play for Hard Time. Everyone watch it. Jacksepticeye, Hard Time,
Do it.
and
He's
the
really
sign off.
Oh wait, one sec. Or alternatively, Cryotic when he does horror games. I'm done.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks and geeks of all ages, that has been another successful episode of UVMTV's Nerds of the Round Table. I want to thank you so much for joining us. If you like what we did here, consider liking the video, leave a comment, share with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have a lot more stuff going on our channel besides just this show, Dogs at Church Street, the current WRUV, Leo's Pizza giveaway. Got a lot of fun stuff over there, so go check that out. Again, share us with your friends, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you got. It'd be really cool if you could do that for us. If you like what we do here, you can follow us on social media at UVMTV Nerds, both on Instagram and Twitter. We post up to date. I don't know what I'm trying to do with this sentence. We post updates on when new episodes come up. We post behind the scenes. We post goofy stuff. We post silly stuff. You can go check that out if you want to stay up to date with everything we got going on here. If you want to, you can consider leaving us some topics to discuss in the future, so that we're not the only ones coming up with them the entire time.
That is my bit.
Yeah, because I need to get through this. Okay, man? Okay.
I've been Luke.
Hey, I'm not done yet. Boy.
Just go through it.
That's David. That's Noah, and I'm Geena.
See you
I
guys.
hate you all so
Bye.
much. And this has been UVMtv, another round table. Long prosper.
Bye.